I'm Pastor Henry Hildebrandt. Thank you for being with me again here today. Appreciate your prayers, your support. We depend on the Lord to help us, to inspire, to anoint from heaven. Looking to the Lord to do that. I want to talk to you a little bit about hope today. We live in very, very troubled times. As everyone knows, a war here, a war there, an attack here, problems here, personal problems, poverty, other problems, marital problems, family problems. It seems like problems everywhere. Reminds me of what Jesus said, how in Matthew chapter 7, he says, the rains will descend. How does it go? And the floods will come and the winds will blow and beat upon that house. Right now, we could say troubles are descending, difficulties are coming in like a flood. The winds of adversity are blowing, and it sure is beating up on us. So how can we make it through? How can we succeed? How can we, by looking around what we are seeing, how can we, in spite of that, have courage, have hope, thinking that we can make it through? And not just make it through, but how can we make it to our eternal home, which is heaven, which we are so looking forward to it? Well, many people are looking in all kinds of different directions. I believe that never before in Canada have the suicide rates been so high. Never before have people turned to drugs like they are now. People are throwing out relationships out the window, thinking that by picking up another, quote, love relationship, maybe that would be the answer. But none of that is the answer. It just isn't. There's a verse in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11, well-known verse. It says, "For other foundation can no man lay than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ." There is just no other hope. There is no other way. And sometimes it seems to us, well, maybe this would do it, like I said, maybe that would do it. But this verse tells us, and I believe we could safely say, according to 1 Corinthians 3:11, we could say there is no other solution than Jesus Christ. There is no other answer than Jesus Christ. It says in John 14, verse 7, Jesus says, John 14, verse 6, Jesus saith unto him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto me but by me." He's confirming what we already talked about, is there is just no other way. And I understand some people are sick and tired of churches. Some people are sick and tired of preachers. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But you know what? When it's all said and done, at the end of the day, we have to look and find out. And this is what you find in the world today. Even people that are well-known, podcasters, YouTubers, people realize, you know what? There is actually just one way. You know why? Because we are flesh, and we're also spirit. We have a soul, a never-dying soul. And the pain that you feel, the screaming that you feel, the crying that you feel within you is your soul crying out for help. That is actually what it is. There is one way, and that is Jesus Christ. There's one way, and that is to turn to the rock, to the real rock, Jesus Christ. All other ground is sinking sand. Edward Mote wrote the song, and I would like to read a little bit of it. "My hope is built on nothing less." He says, "My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ, the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand." All other ground is sinking sand. "When darkness veils his lovely face, I rest on his unchanging grace. In every high and stormy gale, my anchor holds within the veil. His oath, his covenant, his blood support me in the whelming flood. When all around my soul gives way, he then is all my hope and stay. When he shall come with trumpet sound, oh, may I then in him be found, dressed in his righteousness alone, faultless to stand before the throne. There is just one way, and I keep repeating that because I really want that to sink deep into your mind and into my mind. We sometimes, even though we know it, that there's only one way, but we think maybe this would do it, or else we wouldn't act that way. But there is only one way. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1 says, remember now thy Creator. And I know many have tried. Many are claiming to be atheists. Many are claiming to say, well, I don't believe in God at all. But you know what? Deep down, we all know. Deep down, we know there is some higher power. There's something there. There's something there. And you know what that is our soul, which was created by God, is crying out to its Creator. Listen to that still, small voice and act now. Do it. Do it for your soul's sake. Listen to it. Make a change. Like I said, suicide doesn't take care of what your soul is screaming for. Drugs don't take care of what your soul is screaming for. And another relationship doesn't take care of it. Marriage doesn't take care of it. If you don't have the satisfaction in your soul, getting married will only add to your problems. Don't add to your problems, but find the solution. Find the answer. Get on the rock. Get on the real foundation. There is just no other way. There just isn't. It's time for us to stand on this rock. It's time for other people to be able to see they really have it. That person really has it. And you know what? Not just for your own sake, not just so that you can be happy in life, but get the help that you need. Get established on the rock of Jesus Christ so that your potential that God has placed in you can be fulfilled in you helping others. God bless you. Let's pray for one another in this difficult time that we're living in. Like I said, wars and trouble everywhere. Let us turn to Jesus. Let us turn to the rock. Let us turn to the foundation. We must have that in order to make it through in this difficult time. God bless you. We love you wholeheartedly. God be with you.